How's it going, my friends? This is Ionacus, and today I'm doing a review for kind of an older figure. This is Transformers the Movie 2008 Walmart exclusive Big Daddy. Now, he was released in a wave of movie figures, included all Cybertron repaints. There was him. There was Jolt, who was repaint of Cybertron Crosswise. Divebomb, which was a repaint of Cybertron Thundercracker. What was his name? There was Fracture, who was a repaint of Classics Mirage. And Crankcase. That's who it was. It was Crankcase. It was a repaint of Cybertron Red Alert. I had to really think hard about that one. I should have known it. I should have checked it before I started doing this. But all 5 of these figures were supposed to be part of the Universe line, but Walmart wanted a wave of exclusive figures to them for the Transformers movie, so these are what Hasbro gave them. I've done reviews on all the other figures. I'll try to put their descriptions down below. Big Daddy here is the repaint of Cybertron Downshift. So let's go ahead and get on to looking at him better. And now let's just get to it. So here we have Big Daddy in all his glory, and his black and a little bit of silver, and the silver Autobot symbol on the front of his chest, on the top of his hood. The orange, got his missile launchers on the top. Oops. So you plug in right like that. They can just slide right off very easily. Now, like Downshift, who I have done a review for, and I will try to put his review down below. I'm just going to go 360. The head feels like it's supposed to move back and forth. It can a little bit, but for some reason it just does not go up all the way. It's just something design just didn't work 100%. It just only needed like a clear that much more, and his head would move back and forth, but it doesn't. There's no waist swivel, but his legs can kick up that far. Can't really kick back that far because of his backpack, but he can kick to the sides. T-pose isn't really a thing, because all you do is doing that, and it's already part of the transformation. And he does have a little bit of articulation in the feet, by his pin joint in the knee. Kind of pretty basic articulation, especially for a Transformer of that era. And I'm just realizing I'm missing his cyber key. So, before we get on to his gimmick, I'm going to give that, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I found his cyber key. And it goes right here. There we go. And the chest blaster pops out. You take it out, you can clip it right back in. We'll take a look at it again when we see him in vehicle mode. There is no code on the back, of course. The original Cybertron figures all had codes on the back of their little keys, and you were able to go online, and you go to once it has the site, put the key in, and you get to see some exclusive footage and character bios and artwork of the characters. But back to the figure, you see he's got a nice face sculpt. On there, the yellow eyes, purple face plate, orange helmet. Looks like it's very good. Really like this figure. I like this mold. This mold is very popular mold of figure, or however you want to call it. It's just a lot of fun. It's easy transformation, which we're going to get to now. Transform when you just push the head down to bring this piece up. And you take a hold of the arms, and you bring them up into a T-pose like this. Fold the hands in. Rotate the arms like that. You go to the feet. You open up this panel right here on the legs. Bring the feet up. Close it back down. Close that part of the hood down. And see, there's these pegs here. They go into these holes right here. And you take this whole piece and you just unpeg it. There, you see there's a peg there. There's the hole right there. And you just straighten this out. There we go. And you fold these arm pieces in. And there you go. So you got the nice flames on the side. The Autobot symbol on the front. Engine. It's a very nice vehicle mode. I'm gonna flip this piece back up again. And grab the cyber key. Pop that out again. see there's a hole there, a hole right there. Take his cannons. You just gotta peg in right there. Peg in right there. I do gotta point out that you should always, when dealing with spring-loaded accessories, point them away from your face and not at you. As somebody who has experienced it before, it's not fun shooting yourself in the face with a spring-loaded weapon. You will do it. It will happen, and you will not like it. I'm gonna bring this out a little farther here and see how. He rolls very well. It's all around decent, solid figure. Solid, really nice vehicle mode. Can't go wrong with this one. It's really good. It's definitely a very nice homage to Gen 1 Micromaster Big Daddy. But gonna get him back into his robot mode, and we'll get to a little bit of comparisons in just a moment. So we have Big Daddy back in robot mode, and we're gonna bring in his, I would say, mold mate, but the figure that he's molded, he's repainted from, and that is Cybertron Downshift. He's a little on the dusty side. Maybe while I'm on vacation this week, if I can get around to it, I'll repaint. I'll do my shelves. I'll dust them up, make them really look nice. Now, unfortunately, my Downshift is missing his missiles, but this is not the original one I had in my collection when I first had to go, because I purged all my Cybertron figures years ago. So I'm missing his. I got him at I want to say I got him at Great Lakes Comic Con 2-3 years ago. Not 100% sure. Oh, there he is, next to the Downshift, next to Big Daddy. And here is, Siege Micromaster Daddy-O. I'm pretty sure the whole loss of copyright preventing them from calling him Big Daddy, but that's the modern version of him. Unfortunately, I do not have the Gen 1 Micromaster Big Daddy. I thought I did. I have Trip Up, who we was partnered up with in the Siege line. But I don't have Big Daddy, which is a bit of a disappointment because I thought I did have him. But all my Gen 1 stuff is boxed up in a bit there in storage. But it is what it is. Just gonna move him out of the way. Move him out of the way. Now, Big Daddy here. As I said before, it's a really nice figure. What's that smudge right there? Oh, it's just this. That's just a ding in the plastic. That's fine. You know, I think what I'm doing the articulation there is a pin joint in the elbows. I missed that completely. My bad. But if you can find him relatively cheap online for about range of anywhere between $15 to $25, which is not a bad price for a figure from, say, 2008, 2018, 13 years ago. And it's not bad. Not bad at all. Carded, he goes for about $50 to $70. But you still get him on a relatively cheap side. Loose, like I said. I'm definitely giving this figure a good. I'm gonna give him a good 9 out of 10. It's a solid figure. The spring-loaded accessories do not blast off if you look at them funny. Only problem I have with the figure is the head not, come all the way up. Being spring-loaded, it just needed that little bit of clearance. Would have been great. That's the only gripe I have with the figure. Beyond that, like I said, 9 out of 10. And so if you like this figure, give it a thumbs up down below. Like, share, subscribe, whack the bell for notifications. And I'll have to sneeze. Phew, excuse me. Alright, as I said, like, share, subscribe, whack the bell for notifications. Just remember, keep hitting those toy aisles, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.